Hello and welcome to Oboe Boot Camp. I hope you are excited to begin your journey learning this wonderful instrument, the oboe. All right, let's jump right in. So in this first lesson, you will learn about your reed and how to form your embouchure. All right, so if you do not already have one, you're going to need to get a good oboe reed either from your local musical instrument retailer or from a local reed maker. You will also need a small container with about 1/2 inch to 1 inch of water. Okay, so now that you have your reed, go ahead and carefully remove it from its case. Now your oboe reed has 3 main parts. So from the bottom, we have the staple or the cork. In the middle here, we have the thread. And then up top here are the blades. Okay, so the oboe is a double reed instrument. Which means that it has not just one but 2 reeds. So you can see, if you look at the end of your reed, you can see an opening there, and there's 2 blades, one on top and one on bottom. So it's the vibration of these pair of reeds that gives the oboe its characteristic sound. Okay, so speaking of sound, let's learn how to make a sound. So first thing we need to do is just soak our blades in the water here. So you just want enough water that when you kind of drop the reed in, just the blades are getting wet, like that. You can put that aside for a moment. All right, so now we need to learn how to form our embouchure. So embouchure is just a fancy word that refers to the way that our mouth and our lips are formed when we play a wind instrument. So to begin forming our oboe embouchure, let's say no oboe, but with a fancy British accent, like this. No oboe. Now say that with me, and notice as you do that, the way the corners of your mouth right here draw inward. We want the lips to be like a drawstring bag, closing in from all sides equally, okay? And not like, Cookie Monster coming up and down like this, okay? So say no oboe in a British accent with me. No oboe. Notice the corners are together here, okay? All right, now let's take our reed and place the edge of one of the blades, doesn't matter which one right now, gently to the edge of your bottom lip right here. There we go, just like that. Okay, try that with me. Right there. Okay, so next we'll do the same thing, and then we'll gently roll that bottom lip back and inward until just the very tip of the reed is inside of your mouth. So while we're doing this, we're thinking no oboe, and we're cushioning and sealing the reed from above with the top lip, but being careful not to press down. Okay, so let's try that. Okay, try that with me. And there we go. Okay, so we're going to do that same thing again. We're going to place the reed in position. We're going to draw it into the mouth. We're going to form our embouchure thinking no oboe. And then through the corners of our mouth, we're going to take a big, deep breath inward. So I'll demonstrate, and then you can try it with me. Now try that with me. Okay, and finally, we're going to set our reed in position. We're going to form our embouchure again. We're going to take a deep breath in through the corners of our mouth. Then we're going to reset our embouchure and blow air through the blades of the reed in order to activate the vibration of the blades like this. And try that with me. Let's try it again. So you're going to want to repeat that process several times until it becomes easy for you to do. All right, so if you're not able to get the reed to vibrate at first, don't give up. Okay, you maybe need to just blow harder, could try that. You also want to check to be sure that you're not pinching the reed shut like this with your top and bottom lip. Remember, we're drawing in from the sides, not pressing up and down to close the reed. Okay, so check that. Okay. Also, just check the placement of the reed. Try putting the reed a little bit farther into your mouth. Try pulling it a little bit farther out. Just experiment with the placement until you get something that works for you. Okay. Now, if after all of that you're still not able to make a sound, could be the reed itself or something else, and you may need help from your band director or from a local professional oboe teacher in your area. So don't give up. Okay. It can take a little bit of time at first. Okay. In our next lesson, we will learn how to assemble our oboe, and then we will be off to the races. So I will see you over there.